What it do, bitch ass crew? KFC Christmas Lakes crew, sit the hell down, man, because we got a pretty interesting video today by Colin Cowherd. We got Colin Cowherd picks NBA champion based on best player on each team. So it's like a bracket, but it's not just like who you think's gonna win. It's like, wait, who's the best player? And if these two best players were matched up like in a 1v1 or something like that, which team would move on, right? Which, of course, is not realistic for the actual NBA playoffs because it's a team game and it comes down to a lot more than just being the best player on the team. For the most part, typically, I guess a lot of times the best player in the NBA can win the championship, right? But yeah, man, so before we get going on today's video, to ask you guys to drop that like and, of course, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I got a big goal, guys, 200K subscribers by the time the NBA playoffs are over with, guys. I really need you guys to hit that subscribe if you are new. Thank you all so much for that. And yeah, just based off this, you gotta say the Bucks will win, right? Because Giannis, we'll see if that's true. All the latest lost to the Orlando Magic.
Back by popular demand.
So maybe it's
Actually,
Wesley
Iwundu. But we loved it. The face bracket. Now, we nailed it this year with Mahomes.
Yeah, he's a beast.
What we do is we pick the games.
Great running back.
We just take the best player. We don't talk about coaching, bench. We just take the best player in every series and his face. And then we move through it. Just the best player. It doesn't matter about anything else. The best player.
What if they're injured?
Let's play our face bracket NBA playoffs.
What if they're injured?
So first round, it's LeBron against Dame. Well, LeBron's 52-10 career in the first round. He's a much bigger.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say he's 52. I was like, damn, he's getting old. I thought he was, because I said he was 31, and then people corrected me saying he's 35. Now he's 52. Damn, time goes by fast.
Athlete. He's better defensively, and this year he led the NBA in assists. LeBron wins that face. He's the best face there.
Yeah, I agree.
Chris Paul, I love Chris Paul, but it's a three-man's game. Harden's great at it.
Former MVP.
Harden has won 3 straight scoring titles. He's a more dangerous offensive weapon, though I love, as a pure point, Chris Paul.
Sure.
Then it's Jokic over Donovan Mitchell.
Bro, you... Okay, I get this comment. A lot of people say, Chris, you sound like Flight. Colin, you literally sounded like Flight. You just called this man Jokic. It's Jokic, man. It's Jokic.
Jokic and the Nuggets were 4-0 against the Jazz this year, and Jokic absolutely lit them up. 30 a game, 11 assists. By the way, Wilt Chamberlain's the only other center with 500-plus assists in a year. Jokic is doing something all-time. He's what they call a point center. And as much as I like Donovan Mitchell last night, Jokic, I think, makes everybody on that team.
I call him a center point.
I'm not sure Donovan makes. I'm not even sure if he and Gobert get along anymore. Giannis, over the, yeah. Oh, no, my bad. Kawhi over.
Damn, yo, Giannis on the Clippers now? The dude lost one damn game to the Orlando Magic. He's like, all right, I'm going on West. Could happen, though. I'm taking Kawhi over Luka. I love Luka, but Kawhi Leonard.
Luka.
Nothing like him. Nothing like him.
All you need to know is this. When Kawhi played for the Clippers this year, they were 42-16. They were a 500 team without him. Not that.
That is true. But there is other factors going that. I will say, when it comes to Kawhi against Luka, because that's why it's like this video, the premise is interesting, but I feel like there's a lot of biasness over it. Just like, because the numbers Luka was putting up, like literally averaging near a triple-double, from an individual basketball standpoint, Kawhi Leonard has never done that. But, you know, Kawhi, you also get the defense. So you don't really get as much defense with Luka Doncic. You get more of a clutch player with Kawhi Leonard. So that is also a big-time factor. So I guess you also really can't just look at stats either. You know, you do have to look at the full picture of that individual player. But you can't really look at the influences that make that player great. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. Probably not. Does anything make sense in the world anymore?
Let's go to the Eastern Conference. Giannis.
Damn, fire NATO in California the other day, guys. Something makes sense.
Vucevic, yeah, that's not close. I mean, Giannis is the first player to score 29, 13, 5, 8.5 rebounds.
So what's that man's last name? He's an all-star last year. Be respectful.
By the way, Orlando is leading Milwaukee in this game, by the way, at half. Then Butler and T.J. Warren. It should be noted that T.J. Warren got shut down by the Miami Heat this year.
It also should be noted that T.J. Warren is not the best player on the Pacers. Like, I'll be the first one to say Warren was an absolute beast in the bubble, but he is not the best player on that team. I would say when completely healthy, it's Oladipo, followed by Sabonis, followed by T.J. Warren. And you've got Malcolm Brogdon up there, you're making a case. T.J. Warren is not the best pacer. Come on now.
Warren was not good against Miami this year. That goes to Jimmy Butler. T.J. Warren averaged 10 points a game and 1 assist against the Heat. So
he's not the best player on the team. So
I'm going to take Tatum over Embiid. Physically, he's better.
Ooh. I don't know about that one, Colin Cowherd. I don't know about that one, man. Okay, we as a basketball fan society, we kind of tend to like exceed expectation on players and put them on certain tiers before they have reached that tier yet. Tatum is an all-star player, man. Tatum is an all-star player. He is so good. He's so good. He's going to be a superstar. Next year, he might be in the running for the MVP. But right now, when completely healthy, Joel Embiid is a better player, man. And I'm not just saying that. Like, I have obviously, man, he was a Piston fan. Freaking Embiid was a bitch-ass Andre Drummond. So that's not me being like, oh, Chris, you're just being a Celtic hater. I'm not being a Celtic hater, man. I'm being a facts speaker, okay? Joel Embiid is better than Jason Tatum. Right now. I don't think that's next season, but right now, man, you look at the grand scope of things.
He shoots the 3 ball, and that's what the league is right now. He's the youngest
best center against, like, top 4 or 5 small forward. You know what I'm saying? I mean, unless that's the case, maybe like the 7th best small forward is better than number 1 center these days. Maybe that's just where the NBA is headed, which, you know, could be a case too.
By the way, ever 30-plus points, 10-plus rebounds in a playoff game, and I can just depend on him. I also think he's an ascending player. I think Embiid is what he is. I think I get a more committed player.
That's fair.
Who can score more ways with Tatum.
But you can't ascend a play. But you can't base this off of a player that's ascending, though. It's like you got to pick the point where he's at right now.
And then I'm going to take Siakam over LeVert.
Sure.
Pascal Siakam, career high. There's an ascending player. He averaged 22.5 career high, 7.5 rebounds, 7.5 rebounds career high, assists 3.5. Siakam's like better every year in every category. So he's about a year away from being like high-level all-star. Second round, LeBron over Harden. LeBron's a much better defensive player. He's a bigger, stronger athlete. He's also led the NBA in assists. Harden elevates Harden. LeBron elevates everybody.
That's
Kawhi
fair.
over Jokic. Kawhi against the Nuggets this year, it was a monster. Clippers had a winning record against them. And again,
I don't disagree with these
Kawhi's
ones.
Kawhi's ability to defend everybody makes him a transformative player. He stopped Giannis last year. Kawhi as a defensive player is a demon. He's a great get-a-stop guy. Then I'll take Giannis over Butler.
Yep.
I don't think he's the great rim protector. He's a wing offensive player, but defensively, he'll shut you down. He's more consistently great on the defensive end, so I take Giannis over.
I know I'm still gonna have haters about this Joel Embiid take, guys. I can feel like as YouTube, you can feel in the comments, man. Like you can feel like when the burning hate is coming towards you. I'm just saying, man, like put injuries aside. Just put injuries aside, and you get 100% effort, 100% energy, 100% healthy Embiid for 82 games.
Butler.
This one's tough right here too.
Do I take Tatum over Siakam?
Bro, you are overrating Jason Tatum.
He's a better long-range shooter. It's very close. They're both emerging. And I do love Tatum, so I'm going to be loyal to me.
Starting power forward for the All-Star team.
So I'm just going to be loyal to me on this. Tatum still has bad games, but I think he can put the ball on the deck.
Bro, you're being biased as hell, man.
NBA face bracket. Okay, I'm not talking most valuable. That's not what I'm talking here. Who is better defensively, Kawhi or LeBron? Kawhi, it's not close.
Yep.
Who is a guaranteed bucket late in the game? I think it's Kawhi is the best get a bucket, get a stop player currently in the NBA.
Okay.
I'm not talking value. LeBron's more valuable because Kawhi can miss a game and the Clippers would still have a winning record.
Sure.
If LeBron...
Respect towards that take. I mean, there comes a point where, you're no longer king of the throne. And, I don't hate that take. Yeah, it's fine. If he's going to say Giannis, and Giannis is going to be better than
didn't
Kawhi.
Play. I'm not
Watch.
sure the Lakers are
Predictions.
a playoff team.
Prediction flakes.
And then Giannis over Tatum. He's more consistently dominant, especially on the defensive end.
He's a lot more than that compared to
And then
Tatum.
I'm going to take Kawhi over Giannis because I saw him play last year. Kawhi.
Dude, this is off base. For one, you have the lips all up on Kawhi, talking about him over LeBron. And your one literal take over Giannis over Tatum was, oh, he's just more consistent. That's it? And then Giannis is better than Kawhi Leonard, guys. I'm sorry, man, he is.
Over Giannis because I saw him play last year.
Well,
Kawhi
good job. You saw him play last year. Good job.
has more ways to score than Giannis. I think I saw Kawhi dominate the matchup when he was with Toronto last year. And my face bracket has Kawhi Leonard. Now, it's funny because you know I love LeBron. Kawhi is the best get a bucket, get a stop player in his prime. Kawhi,
bro, you are
defensively.
Walmart branding that shit right there.
Prime. Kawhi is not the distributor. He doesn't have the gravitas of LeBron. But
I like that word. Oh, I'm using that for now. Gravitas? Hell yes.
I'll say this.
Gravitas.
If basketball in the playoffs is situational, Kawhi right now to me is the best situational basketball player in the world. I need 2 points. Kawhi's my choice. I need a stop.
Quick argument about that. I would say over the course of an entire game, Kawhi is a better defensive player, but LeBron has that mentality where if you do need a stop, he's going to get it for you. But also, if you need a point, he's going to get it for you. But the thing that LeBron has that Kawhi Leonard does not have is that, hey, if I need to find somebody to get a point that's not me, if I need to dish to the old man, if I need to collapse the defense into me and kick it out, LeBron's got that too. I still think Giannis is the best.
I'm not sure LeBron could stop Harden. Or I'm not sure he could. Kawhi can stop Giannis, Siakam, Tatum, everybody.
Bro, one possession. Okay, guys, that's the end of this freaking video, guys. I'm in a piss poor mood now, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please drop that like. Subscribe if you freaking new to the channel, man. Peace out.